My annoying uncle wouldn't stop asking when I'd get married, so I brought a different date to every family function for 2 years. Uncle Gary started the interrogation at my cousin's wedding when I was 24. Still single, huh? Clock's ticking, kiddo. I was standing at the dessert table, and he'd cornered me like I was a wild animal he needed to capture and domesticate. I'm focused on my career right now. Career doesn't keep you warm at night, he laughed, slapping my shoulder hard enough to make me spill champagne on my dress. Every family event after that, same script. Thanksgiving, he'd pull out his phone and show me his coworker's nephew. Christmas, he'd announce to the entire dinner table that I was going to die alone surrounded by cats. Easter brunch, he literally brought a stack of dating appy printouts. My mom would tell me to ignore him. My dad would change the subject, but Uncle Gary never quit. Then came my brother's graduation party. Uncle Gary showed up with a guy named Brett. This is Brett from my gym. He's single. You're single. I'm a genius. Brett looked like he wanted to die. I wanted to die. Uncle Gary looked proud of himself. That's when I decided to fight back. 2 weeks later, my aunt's birthday dinner. I walked in with Jake, a friend from college who owed me a favor. Uncle Gary's face lit up like Christmas morning. Finally, who's this? This is Jake. We've been seeing each other. Jake played along perfectly, held my hand, laughed at my jokes, even brought my aunt flowers. Uncle Gary pulled me aside during dessert. He seems great. Don't screw this up. I'll try my best. Jake and I broke up 3 weeks later. At least that's what I told everyone at my cousin's baby shower. I showed up alone. Uncle Gary pounced immediately. What happened to Jake? Didn't work out. We wanted different things. He patted my shoulder with fake sympathy. You're too picky. That's your problem. Labor Day barbecue. I brought Marcus, a guy from my kickboxing class who thought the whole thing was hilarious. Uncle Gary cornered him by the grill. So what are your intentions with my niece? Marcus didn't miss a beat. Long-term commitment, sir. Maybe kids someday. Uncle Gary looked so happy he might cry. Marcus and I broke up before Halloween. Mutual decision, I told everyone at the Halloween party. Then I showed up to Thanksgiving with Ryan, my coworker who needed a free meal. Uncle Gary was getting suspicious now. Another one? What happened to the last guy? He moved for work. Long distance wasn't going to work. Christmas Eve, I brought David, my neighbor's friend who was avoiding his own family drama. Uncle Gary was spiraling now. How many boyfriends have you had this year? I'm just dating around Uncle Gary? Isn't that what you wanted? New Year's, I showed up with Chris, a guy from my gym. Valentine's Day brunch, I brought Ethan, another college friend. Easter, I recycled Jake. Uncle Gary didn't even remember him. By summer, I had a rotation. Different guy for every event. My cousins started taking bets on who I'd bring next. Uncle Gary, meanwhile, was getting increasingly stressed. You need to pick one and settle down. You're not getting younger. I'm 26. Uncle Gary. Exactly. Time's running out. My cousin's wedding in August, I brought all of them. Jake, Marcus, Ryan, David, Chris, and Ethan all showed up as my dates. We took a group photo at our table, posted it on Instagram, tagged Uncle Gary. He found me at the bar 20 minutes later, red-faced and confused. What the hell is this? Are you running some kind of harem? Nope, just showing up to family events with people I care about. But which one are you actually dating? Does it matter? His brain was short-circuiting. Of course it matters. How am I supposed to know if you're serious about anyone? I leaned in close. Uncle Gary, I've brought a different person to every single family function for 2 years, because you made my relationship status your personal project. So I turned it into a game. His mouth opened and closed like a fish. These people are my friends. Some are acquaintances. A couple are exes who think this is hilarious. And honestly, none of it is your business. Jake walked up and put his hand on my shoulder. For the record, I'm gay. I've been her decoy since college. Marcus joined us. I'm married. My wife thinks this whole thing is the funniest story ever. Uncle Gary's face went from red to purple. You've been lying to me? You've been harassing me about my personal life since I was 24. I'd say we're even. He stormed off without another word. My cousin, the bride, caught the whole thing from across the room. She sent me a bottle of champagne with a note that said, "Best wedding entertainment ever." Uncle Gary doesn't ask about my relationship status anymore. Now he just avoids me completely at family events. Best decision I ever made.